It is your boy's birthday. I am 38 today. Thank God I made it another year. But it just means that it's time to kick it up a notch because where I'm at, I don't see myself doing this the way I've been doing it for another year. It just doesn't make sense. So I want to talk about what I'm going to do to scale my business from 10,000 a month to 20,000. Like that's my new ceiling. As of right now, I've been making about 10 to 12,000 a month on a consistent basis. This is with no ads. I'm not buying a single ad in Instagram, Google, nothing. What I'm thinking about doing to scale is one, write down my three most like consistent jobs, whether that be for real estate, quinceañeras, podcasts. Like I've been doing like a whole lot. This year's kind of been a mixing pot of a whole lot of different things. But right now it's time for me to just zero in on three specifics and create packages for those three things. Because right now, when I get a job, it's mainly through referrals. Like referrals and repeating business is what I get most of the time. I'll get a new client here and there, maybe one or two a month, but I'm trying to take that up to like six or seven a month. And when I look at the most used packages that I have or video projects that I do, I don't have packages for them unless I do a retainer. That's the only type of package I'll push out there. But if I make packages for the most utilized videos projects that I have, it'll be it'll kind of reduce the buyer friction. Like there won't be a whole lot of back and forth because I'll be able to offer, be able to explain, and just kind of leave the ball in their court with that. Now I will get no's, that's expected, but I'll get more yeses because I can structure that and I can systemize that. It's a whole lot easier to get business when you have a package. Like if there's any nugget you take from this video, take that. If you have a package, if you're not fumbling around in your mind like, I don't know what I should charge, you're most likely not going to get that client because they'll be able to talk you down. One, so you'll get a client you're not happy with, and you'll throw a number out there being unsure of what your current market value is. You never just want to shoot from the hip when it comes to price. Like, do your homework. I get booked often, so I'm doing my homework because I know what people are paying me. And if I systematically make something that is very pleasing to them, I already know they're going to buy it. So that's what I'm shooting out. So it'll most likely be an event package, something that's like behind the scenes footage, a highlight reel, and two camera operators, one for like the audience and then one for the speakers on stage, because I get that a lot. The second will be a real estate package, and realtors are doing a whole lot more to try to sell houses. So doing like a photo, doing photos and like an Instagram reel is very basic. So I'll probably step it up a notch to like two reels. There'll be different types. I'll do the photos as normal and then offer them some type of referral reward. So if they know somebody that needs a video and they bring them on, then I'll offer them like $100 discount on their next video or like a $50 Amazon card. But that brings in more referrals to me because I get them anyway, but they're sporadic. Being able to control it means I tell you what you get as a reward. So they're more inclined to bring people to me versus any other person. So that's going to jump the revenue up quite a bit. The second thing will obviously be more of this. I'll be posting a whole lot more, but more of me with my clients. I do a lot of stuff with just me on camera, which is great, but oftentimes I don't utilize having my clients speak to the camera while they're there. I've done it a few times, but I want people to see my client engagement. Allowing them to picture what it's like working with me allows people to book me more. So if they see that I'm fun, they see that I'm laid back, they see the outcome of the project already, but they just have an idea of what it's like to be comfortable on camera. A lot of people, they want to work with me, but their fear is looking fat on camera or not knowing what to say or do. So if they see me giving someone else confidence, walking them through the process of what it's like to film, it gives them confidence. It gives them some insight like, okay, this guy knows what he's doing, and allows me to be the professional that I am already, or I'm just showing the world that. So that brings the revenue up quite a bit because now I'm putting the image in someone else's head of what it's like to work with me. And everybody does that. If you're looking at clothing companies, they put it on somebody your size, your build, so you can visualize yourself in the clothes. Um, Food, they always show happy families eating food or just the way that they cook it. Like there's always different ways for you to make others visualize working with you. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. I should have been doing that already, but I haven't. So I'm gonna do that for sure this year. And the next one is just really pushing retainers more this year. I didn't really push retainers that much this year. I worked with so many throughout the years, and I started to see a whole lot of inconsistencies with the people I was building retainer packages with. I was allowing them to just be on a credit-based system, which means they buy a certain number of projects, and each one of those projects has a dollar amount to it. So they pay me a lump sum of money for X amount of video projects. They can use however many they want per month, but it basically expires in a 6 to 8 month realm just based on how large the retainer was that they got. But this time I'm going to keep it strictly month to month. So I'll allow 4 photo shoots, no, 4 video shoots, for 2 photo shoots. What am I saying? Sorry, it'll be 4 videos, 2 photo shoots, and like some editing, or maybe I'll throw in some B-roll. I'll just figure out what I want to be in these specific packages for these specific jobs and offer it often, not just once in a while, not just if I think somebody is consistent or not. I'm gonna just offer it because I know that some people need to know that they're paying a specific number per month to get the job done. It's almost like a gym membership. Like most people, they'll have a gym membership, but if they're paying a trainer, then they'll really get their butts in there because people don't like to waste that trainer money. They'll waste the gym money, but they will not waste the trainer money. So I want to make people see the investment that they're putting in. I'm going to show them what it's like to work with me as I do the behind the scenes stuff. And I'm just going to make sure I continue to, market myself better because I really haven't this last year. I kind of took my foot off the gas a bit, but I watched something recently on Netflix. It's a show called Explained, and it was talking about billionaires. And man, when I tell you, I got inspired to like step it up a notch. Really less about me doing more labor stuff. I'm going to use this money to like invest and build capital and online courses and different things to help you guys out because I get asked a lot of questions. It's really time for me, really time for me to just jump in and do this thing. I've been talking about it for too long and it's just time. So 38, I'm happy to make it to this year. I'm happy to make it to this age. I don't feel as old as I am. It's crazy to even say that out loud that I'm 38. 40 is right around the corner. So it's time for me to really stop playing games and get out here and make this money. Being broke ain't fun, especially in the United States. Being broke is just not it. So, not to say that I'm broke, but I have a lifestyle that I see in my head. I visualize the house that I want to live in. I visualize the life that I have with my family, and it's there. It's right there. So it's going to be more writing the vision, making it plain, and just getting this stuff done. Living in fear is not it. Like fear of failure, being afraid to learn new things, being afraid to try new things. I'm not trying to get all of my information and how I run my business from trendy people on Instagram and the social media platforms. Like, it's time for me to just listen to the rich, not to the people that are in my sphere. Like, if you're not making more money than me, and I mean by like 50 to 100 grand a year, I don't want to hear it. Like, it's time for me to take advice from people that got a lot of zeros in their bank account. So I appreciate you listening to this. Hopefully you got some nuggets from what I'm gonna do. If you have been making, I would say anywhere from 7 to 10,000 a month consistently, this is something you should do as well, especially if you're a videographer. But I appreciate you guys and all the support you give me. I'm gonna be pushing out a lot more videos because again, I'm inspired to just stop being lazy. I've been super lazy. Yes, I have been lazy, even though I've been out there working and filming and editing. I could be doing a lot more, a whole lot more. So it's time for me to get to it. But please like, comment, subscribe, say happy birthday to your boy down below. I appreciate the love, and I'll see you in the next one.